The formula to sum up all the elements of a geometric sequence is given by this. Let's try and understand where this comes from. So remember, a geometric sequence is when you multiply by a common ratio each time. So here as an example, this is times 2, this is times 2. So your r each time is times 2. So you have your first term. And then you times r. So the second term will be the first term times 2, in our case here, 2. And then for the third term, it would be the first term times by the common ratio twice, 1, 2. That will then give you this. And then the fourth term would be the first term times the common ratio by 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and so on. So notice that this is the fourth term, so, and this one here to the power of 3 is always 1 less. So here is the fourth term, so it's 1 less. This is the fifth term. Notice that it's always 1 less. So the last one would be a r to the power of n minus 1 if you're trying to sum up the nth term. Okay, so to get to this formula, this is what we're trying to find out, Sn. So the trick is to times everything by r. So when you times this by r, it would be ar. This times r would be r squared. It would be ar squared. And then this times r would be to the power 3, and so on. So it follows up all the way to the end. This times r would be r to the power 1 more. So you've got n minus 1 plus 1, which would be this. So the point is that when you times everything here by r, it will then give you this. What's important is the last one here. You times by r, it would give you this thing for sure. Okay. So now get the first, take away the second. So when you get this, take away r Sn, it will be s take away r Sn. Now, when you get this, take away this, notice that this will get cancelled out. This will get cancelled out. This will get cancelled out with this, and so on. So everything gets cancelled out apart from a, and then this will get cancelled out with this. This will get cancelled out with this, and then this, which is nothing, take away this, would be minus ar to the power of n. Think about it. When you get this, take away this, everything in between will get cancelled out apart from the first and the last. Apart from the first and the last. That will then give you this. Now factor out the Sn, because we're trying to get Sn, because remember, Sn represents a sum of all the elements. We're trying to isolate Sn. So factor out Sn, that will then give you this. Now factor out the first term, a is your first term. So factor out the a, that will then give you this. Then divide both sides by r minus 1. That will then give you this. So this is our final formula. Okay?